Get low when the whistle go.
Welcome to another episode of Test Chamber, everyone. I am Andrew Reiner. Today, I'm joined by Matthew Kato. Hello, sir. We're playing Forza Horizon 2 Fast and the Furious. This is one of the strangest releases I've seen in a while. It's going to be $10, but for the first 2 weeks, I guess, up until April 10th, it's free.
Yeah, and the movie comes out.
And it's a standalone. You don't need Forza Horizon 2. It's completely free. We'll turn these on just in case, see what's going on here.
The movie comes out, the 3rd?
April 3rd.
So, yeah, you'll have time to watch the movie, get all excited, go home, and still get the game for free.
Now, do you watch the films?
I don't.
You're a big Forza player, but you're not into the biggest racing movies, I guess, then.
No. You know, when it comes to movies, they got generally pretty high taste and stuff. So I don't go and see the stuff.
Hey, Vin Diesel says that this film should win the Academy Award this year. Furious 7, the one that's coming out soon.
Well, it's like a car. I want to race a car. I don't want to watch other people race cars. I want to do it myself. So when it comes to racing cars, I'd rather do it in the game myself.
Gotcha. I love these movies, by the way. From Fast and Furious 5 and on, those last two, they were so good. And that runway sequence, by the way, it's the longest runway. Like, they mapped out how long that runway was, like how long they were on it. Supposedly, I'm going to try to skip this if I can. I can't. Enjoy the video clip. But the runway, I don't know, they were on it for like 10 minutes. So they said it was how many miles of a stretch. It's super funny. But I don't know, they're more like heist movies now than, kind of like Ocean's 11, 12, or 13, right?
Sure.
Than like the old school, just about racing type of movies. Lots of cars. Yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see this one. This will be day one for me in the theater. And I get to go see it with my dad. Of all people to get into it, my dad is huge into these movies now. All right. We got a phone ringing. I don't know whose that is.
Yo, it's Tej.
Okay.
Listen, I said I'd holler at you if I saw anyone that could be useful. Well,
all right.
I got my eye on something.
Here we go. I bet I get to start driving this car.
Up here out of nowhere and won pretty much everything. There isn't much this guy can't.
So we're going to be playing as, it looks like a rookie, maybe?
I'm going to try him out with something more serious.
They're going to get us into their little clique then, I bet.
That shopping list you sent me.
It's going to require you to win some races, I imagine.
All right, brother.
So you going to download this, or are you going to give it a try? I guess we'll see how it is here in a second.
Yeah, but I mean, certainly it being free is nice, but also being standalone is pretty cool as well. This opening sequence actually reminds me a lot of the Forza Horizon 2 as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, this seems like the exact same one, but it's definitely a different car, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And what did you end up giving Horizon 2?
I want to say I gave it, I think, above an 8. It was pretty good. I certainly, there's a little bit more of an open world in the new location, which is pretty good. Even with the open world, and there's some things you can do in there as far as, go do some bucket list challenges and stuff. I still felt the world was I don't want to say empty. It's probably a bit of a strong word, but I still felt the world didn't necessarily kind of come alive, and there wasn't as much to do as I thought there might be. But Turn 10 knows how to make racing games. It's certainly a really good, nice looking racing game. And certainly with the Xbox One and the rumble triggers, it's just a nice game to race, and certainly have a nice selection of cars and everything too,
Yeah, nice smooth frame rate.
Yeah,
absolutely stunning looking too. And I'm on the sticks here, and yeah, the rumble in this game is probably the best still on Xbox One in my opinion. I haven't found a game that's quite done it quite as well as the racing games and Forza in particular.
Yeah. I mean, for that particular subgenre of or genre of video games, it's one of those things that doesn't get mentioned a whole lot as far as one of the distinct advantages of the Xbox One.
Now, can you tell, is this the same map?
I'm pretty sure this is different. I think the other one did start out like on a coastal sort of track, but I
want to say it went through like a cornfield to like the heart of the city to like the festival, right?
Yeah, I can see that. I can imagine that. Yeah, I think this one's was a little different, but it was still coastal.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
What? GPS for a race? I guess. How else are you gonna do it?
Yeah, that's kind of useful.
Yards, turn right.
The voice GPS, but I also found it kind of more annoying than anything else. Occasionally I would rely on it, but
Turn right.
I'm trying to think how they do it in the films. They don't tell you in the films. They just go for it like they know. They have it memorized.
200 yards, turn left. Turn
Right.
left.
This isn't very Fast and Furious-y. This is Ben Hansen jumping in, by the way.
Do you want me to just floor it through the whole thing?
It's more fast. It's not exactly furious what's happening here. There's no jumping from one skyscraper to the next.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
no
some
train
pretty,
hopping. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have like the vault on the chain from the back of the car. Was
Have
that
you
fast?
seen the stuff they're doing in the new one?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, they're like dropping planes like parachuters, like out of airplanes.
It's just turned into a crazy action movie where it used to just be about street racing, and now I don't even. Are there even races in them anymore?
Yeah, I think they have like friendly competitions, like, hey, I'm still better than you are, man.
Sure.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I can't wait.
Yeah, and judging by that other, the movie sequences, if you floor it enough, you should be able to rise the front of your car full up in the air by a good 6 feet and do a wheelie.
Right.
None of which I've seen so far.
Right.
Real important.
I mean, I saw it yesterday when you left work, Kato, but that was about it.
That's Ben Hansen, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, and take the charge. I need to know you can handle the
Ooh, I'm getting the
power I
charger.
got in mind.
That's a staple from the series. Whoa, 100 points! Everyone download this immediately. 100 achievement points. Right out of the gate. One race. That's it. And it was free. And this is better than anything that they're giving for games with gold this month.
I thought you were already going to the street race. Now you're going to the street race again?
I guess, yeah. Well,
Now with a cooler soundtrack, I think.
400 yards, turn
yeah, I like the soundtrack a lot better already than Horizon 2.
turn left.
And again, this is standalone and it's free right now. I cannot stress that enough.
I hope it goes somewhere other than just these small little races in that car.
Turn right.
At this point, it doesn't matter. It gave me 100 achievement points,
Sure.
and it's my best friend.
All right. Why not?
I have a feeling we're going to just go from one race to the next
I think you're totally right.
in different Fast and Furious cars.
It is an interesting thing because, certainly the DLC for this game, previously a lot of it's just car packs and stuff and, this car, that car. And, well, some of those cars are nice and people get into specific cars. This is, what could be considered more like your story-based DLC, so to speak. But,
Right.
Like you said, if it's just going to be a bunch of races, which probably will be, some of which aren't even that spectacular, or at least not up to the snuff of the film, that does sort of make you wonder how valuable it really is or how much necessary it really is.
Well, there it let me enter an event, so maybe that's indicating the map's going to open up here.
Here's your chance.
I'll let you drive one here,
Mention the top
Kato.
3, and we'll continue this conversation.
Have you watched the movies, Hanson?
Otherwise, I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2.
You don't have gaps, do you?
I do. I didn't see all of Tokyo Drift.
Okay.
I don't think I saw 4. Maybe. And then I saw the one in South America. That's 5, right?
Yes.
And that's the one with the vault.
That was where they renamed it, like, just Fast and the Furious.
Okay. And then what happens in 6? 'Cause I don't remember if I've seen 6.
6 was...
Is there a train?
Yep. Yeah, there was another train. There was that weird car they were going against that was, like, the most tricked out car ever. Had, like, the roll cage on it and all that.
Maybe I didn't see 6.
Oh, it's really good.
Because I remember the trailers now. Wasn't it like a tank or something?
The car's kind of like a tank, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a tank in that, and there's the highway jump in that one. Or no. The highway jump might be in the one that's coming out.
Is it the one with the car?
Yes, it's the one
Okay, yeah,
with
sure.
the black car.
It's a good reminder I should get caught up before the new one comes out.
They're so much fun.
We just actually went on a marathon that was kind of fun a couple weeks ago where we watched, I guess it was longer than that, months ago, but we watched the first one and then jumped straight to the 5th one, it must have been, just to feel that complete different tone. And the 5th one's so great compared to the first one.
Yeah, the 5th one's such a different movie.
And the director of the newer ones is now going on to True Detective Season 2.
And he just signed on for, I think he's doing Star Trek 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So there you go, Kato. You're into True Detective. This is your way in, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little apprehensive for the second season, and you're not helping it. But we'll see.
I think he's a good choice for the Star Trek movies because the Fast and the Furious movies are all character driven.
Sure.
Especially like 5 and 6 are just about like the kind of fun interactions with the characters, and that's what those Star Trek movies are a lot about.
Right.
So I think he's a good pick. I know a lot of people are like, "What? The Fast and the Furious guy's going to do Star Trek?"
Yeah.
But it actually makes sense when you really think about it.
And then there's that villain casting rumor for the next Star Trek.
I didn't see that.
Hang on, I'll go find it online.
Okay. I know Kurt Russell, I believe, is in the new Fast and the Furious movie. Jason Statham. Nice.
So the objective was to come third or better. That wasn't too hard.
Let's see if it gives you another achievement. Come on. So there's drivatars there. Oh, if this is 100 again. 40? Okay, we'll take 40. 2 races, 140 achievement points.
It's I don't know how to pronounce his name, and I'm so sorry, but Idris Elba. Yeah, I guess he's cast as a villain.
That's great.
Wait, what?
That's Stringer Bell.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
See, there's this contest between you and your friends.
Okay.
You gotta drive past these speed traps as fast
This
as
is
you
just
can.
Horizon 2.
Normal Horizon stuff.
Well, this is interesting, though. I don't think we need to show off too much more, but just consider this your kind of an announcement. Hey, go out there and download this. It's free.
Yeah, I guess I don't know to what extent, as far as are any of the voice actors in the movie or the characters in the movie, going to show up and stuff. And, certainly the cars, I'm sure there's some crossover with the cars.
Well, here's their base.
I got a list of 10 cars, and you're my best shot at getting them. I need them. All of them. Understand?
I'm sure that's... I can't remember the name of the character from the movie.
Isn't it Ludacris, though?
Yeah. I can't remember who he plays.
Mr. Luda.
That's a nice car. Wow.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get in the Charger and let's round up the rest
We were
of those
just in the
cars.
Charger. We just parked it. Okay, so that is Forza Horizon 2 Fast and the Furious. It's out now. Free. Download it. Go crazy. And if you wait a couple weeks, you're going to end up having to pay $10 for it. So,
Yeah, I think I'd rather get this for free than be paying $10 for it. What we've seen, not that it's bad or anything, but considering how much stuff there is to do in the regular, Horizon 2.
Yeah, and consider this a free demo of sorts for Horizon 2. Just from what we've seen so far, there's a lot of similarities there. But thank you, Matthew Kato, for stopping in here, and thanks, Ben Hansen, for your insight into all things movies. And thank you all for watching. We'll see you on the next test chamber.